Hi everybody, Valerie here from Valerie's Cuddly Cat Crochet. Today is November 20th, 2025. It is right at noon here in California, and it is not a sunny day. We've had actually a lot of rain lately, which we do need. But anyway, the rain did cancel out my last craft fair, so there goes that. It was a tiny one anyway. It was actually rescheduled, but it's rescheduled to the date that I already have my other craft fair. So I'm sticking with the December craft fair that I had already planned to go to. So the one that was rescheduled, I'm just out that money. But it was $45 and it goes to helping our senior center with the food that they prepare each day. So I'm fine with that. I'd be a little more sad if I just knew it was going into somebody's pocket, but this is a lot better. So it's like I made it a donation. So that's good with me. My December craft fair is rain or shine. I do know that there is at least one other crochet vendor there. She does, well, she has the word enchanted in her name, and so she does more like mystical creatures. I don't even really know. Her style is different than mine. What she makes is different. We have some things that are kind of similar, but nothing that is the same that I've seen so far. So I think we'll be fine. And you know, there's going to be at least 50 other vendors there, so I can handle a little competition. So I'm preparing for that. I do have a lot of things already made. I'm focusing now on keychains. So, well, I just jumped into that video, didn't I? I just got going. So I am focusing on keychains. I have a big basket to show you of all the things that I finished. So there are some rubber duck keychains in there that are finished. I have some penguin keychains that I'm working on. Isn't that cute? This is the same penguin pattern you're going to see in that I've been using. I made some. This is in worsted weight and it's a good keychain size. I made some in Parfait Chunky chenille, and they're good like that. You'll see them in a minute. And then I made some in blanket yarn that I just made a couple and they're even bigger. But keychains, I have, this one's finished. I have 11 more that I have just the tops done because I'm doing them in a batch. I just can't seem to stop doing that, but oh well. So I made some pink and I made purple. You'll see them next week. Hopefully they'll be a finished object. And the other keychain project I have going are football keychains. My future footballs will have, instead of this decoration, they're just going to have the same size of lines that go across. I don't know much about footballs, but when I Googled it, most of the footballs they don't have these different size of lines. They're all the same going across. So that's how I'll do the future ones. So those are my focus now. If it's 2.5 weeks until the craft fair, I'm going to almost exclusively focus on keychains and maybe some more of the octopus that I'm going to show you in just a minute. But I'm kind of saving that stuff for a little bit. So, let's see. I didn't do that. I'm looking at my notes here. I have not yet finished. I'm going to redo the board behind me. At least I'm planning to. I want to do kind of a wreath, but I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to pull that together, but we'll see about that for next week. I did spend some of our rainy weather tidying up my craft room because it was kind of a mess. You know, a constructive mess, you know, where I'm getting things done and everything. but I needed it to get it cleaned because I was getting to where I couldn't move around in here. So I did tidy things up. Let's see. I have not worked on my paint by number. I'm going to put that aside, but I am going to pick it back up. But I am doing my diamond painting first. It was kind of a lot to have the diamond painting and the picture going. So let me go get the diamond painting and I'll show you my progress. All right, so here's my diamond painting so far. And I had started doing the top down, and that was very not fun for me because I kept having to get different packages and find the different colors. And I usually do one color at a time. So that's what I stopped. You can see where I stopped. And then I just took the white and I went through and I did all the white. And then I started choosing colors. So I'm maybe like a quarter of the way done. I'm having a good time with it. He's so cute. So my goal is to get this done before December 1st. I don't know if I'll make that goal or not, but I'm hoping. That gives me another week and a half to almost 2 weeks, I think. Week and a half? I don't know. It's the 20th, so 11 days? No, 10 days. 10 days in 30 days in November. So I have 10 more days. Oh boy. So anyway, I'm having fun with that. I think it's turning out really cute. And then when that's done, hopefully December 1st-ish, I will get back to the paint by number. I've been doing some research on paint by numbers, and I got a different set of brushes. I got some paint medium, which is supposed to make the paint easier to glide. We'll see. I was trying paint markers, so this is like a learning project, but I'm again, I'll get back to that in a little while. All right. I want to tell you about something that is totally not crochet related before I show you my big basket of crochet stuff. I'm excited to say that I have taken on another job. My friend has written 3 books now, and she is a first grade teacher, and she writes wonderful books about the funny things that happen in her classroom. So if you're looking for a teacher gift, you're looking for a gift that anybody would love, anybody would get, would find the humor in it, but especially teachers, but anybody really. It's a good gift. They're $20 each on Amazon, and I will leave the links in the description box below. But her books are up there, the yellow, pink, and blue one. And anyway, I have become her publicist and marketing manager, and I'm really excited about it because I think it's going to be a way for me to be creative in a different sort of way. So I'm planning on bringing some of her books with me to my craft fair, and that's what I'm going to focus on right now, and a little bit of social media stuff. And then after the new year, I'm going to look further into like what other self-published authors do to promote their books. So I just wanted to share that with you because I'm really excited about it. And especially this time of year, because they make really great gifts, if you need a quick gift for somebody, and it's very unique and anything. Anyway, so I'm having fun. I've designed some bookmarks that go along with them to take to my craft fairs. I'm designing some bookmarks, and yeah, it's just a different thing. It's kind of a new and invigorating direction to go with my part of my days. So anyway, let me show you the piece de resistance, and I'll show you my big basket of everything that I had been crocheting that you've seen in progress. And now I spent some time during the rain earlier last week, and I spent I think it was like 6 hours, and I just sat there and I put eyes and everything, stuffing, finished crocheting. So I have a whole basket of stuff. Let me go grab it. All right, so I made 1, 2, 3, 7 of these rubber ducky keychains, and I think they turned out really cute. And all the ones, I didn't have any left, so these are so adorable. I've used the same pattern with blanket yarn, and I've made bigger rubber duckies. But I just, like I said, I'm focusing on keychains, and I think these are just adorable. So I got 7 of those. All right, I had 2 more gummy bears that I finished up, a red one and a yellow one. And this red one was actually Bernat blanket, and I know I told you I preferred working with the Bernat baby blanket, but this worked up just fine, and it looks the same size, so I can branch out a little bit and use different colors, not just have to stick to the Bernat baby blanket. I finished another wiggly worm, which is just basically parfait chunky crocheted around a hair curler, and then you can bend it around and stuff. So that needed, I think I needed to close that, and I glued eyes onto it. This is a Pokeball keychain that just needed the keychain part on it, so I got that ready. And then I made some more baby hens on nests. Got that one, and then I have this one, so I have 3 all together. And that's the Mabel chicken pattern. I believe that I just kind of did the body though. I just made my own version based on the Mabel chicken body, but the nest is a pattern. I don't know. I can't remember now. This is my newest pattern, and this is one of the things that not my pattern, my newest thing that I crocheted. I did not make this pattern. This is by the Crochet Carpenter. And here's the neat thing. Put your finger in there. It's a finger puppet. Is that the coolest thing or not? Oh my gosh. I love him. There's underneath. So it's a octopus, obviously, and it's got a lot of character. I used the same, if you want to make the legs a little less curly, you will a bigger hook. I used to use the same hook, so my legs are really curly, but I like that. So this will probably, if I have time, I'm gonna make some more of these. In fact, I ordered some purple, what's the name of that yarn? It'll come to me. But it's purple Bernat blanket, but it's the, hold on. All right, so I ordered, Mystical. I ordered that, and I thought that would be cute for octos. So I'm hoping I have more time to do these, because this one took a while, but I think now that I've done the pattern the first time, I think I can whip them up pretty fast. And I just love that there's a hole back there that you can stick your finger into. So let me show you what's next. All right, so like the penguin keychain that I showed you, and I told you I made some bigger ones out of blanket yarn. So there they are, the bigger ones. And then I made some that were smaller out of the Parfait Chunky. So I made blue and pink. The blue is a little bit taller because on these pink ones, I actually forgot a row. I mean, they're adorable even without the row. But yeah, I did forget a row. So I made 4 pink ones. Sorry, I can't hold them all up, but there they are. And then the 2 blue ones, which are taller. So kind of a size comparison. There's the keychain out of worsted, the Parfait Chunky, and then, see if I can hold these all up. And then the blanket yarn. So same pattern, different size hooks, different size yarn. G hook with the worsted, H hook with the parfait chunky, and K hook with the burnout blanket, which is those are my standard hooks that I use with those types of yarns. Sometimes I use the G hook with the parfait chunky. In fact, I'm pretty sure these little ones, these kitty cats, with the parfait chunky, I did use the G hook on these little mini loaf cats. So let me grab those. All right, so I made some purple mini loaf cats. Little heart noses. Parfait chunky. There's the other purple one. I think there's a purple one missing. It'll turn up somewhere. And then the pink ones. And with the stripes. Really enjoyed making those. And then let me get all of the big loaf cats that I made. I have made a ton of big loaf cats. All right, I found the other little purple mini loaf cat. These are actually the loaf kitten pattern. Not the miniature kitten, not the cat, but the loaf kitten pattern. I find that's a good size. So that was the loaf kitten pattern in parfait chunky. This is the loaf kitten pattern in blanket yarn. I made 4 of the Siamese cats with their Siamese blue eyes. So there's these guys. I hate to hold them by their tail, but I think they'll be all right. There's this one. And then there's this one. So those are my loaf cat Siamese ones. I made 1 red and white striped cat. These need to be cleaned off. And he's got green eyes, so it's Christmas Kitty. Doesn't have to be Christmas Kitty, but it can be. Boy, this one's got a lot of fluff on it. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when you work anywhere with that parfait chunky chenille yarn. It gets everywhere on everything, even if it's blanket yarn next to it. So I made this cute one. This one I forgot a row though. There's a row of crochet that I forgot before the ears. But I mean, nobody is ever gonna know. But I did the pink and purple feet, pink and purple with the purple eyes. That one I think is my favorite. I just wish I hadn't forgotten a row. There's this one. Purple or pink feet. And then I made 2 like this. Different color eyes. But it's got the pink and the white. And I have like way too much stuff for my, what is it, a 4-hour craft fair? Oh well. And then I made 2 of these white feet. It's so funny to me how they can look so different with different eyes and just, you know, they're different. They're different things. So it's just amazing. Same exact pattern, same color yarn, same hook, same everything, different eyes, but they're just different. They're unique and individual. All right. So yes, I have been busy this week. I just had to get those things finished because they were kind of hanging over my head. And so I made myself, like I said, during the rain, sit down, get them done, plow through, put on some videos. I watched crochet videos, had a great time, got everything finished. 2 different 3-hour sessions. Whew. So the only unfinished objects I have now are actually still in progress. And I'm going to stuff those as soon as I finish crocheting them. So I will show them to you next week. Those are the footballs and the penguins. I do want to show you my blanket. I was hoping to have it finished as far as the square part, but I didn't quite get there. Last week I finished the half triangle, and I am about 2/3 finished with the second half of the triangle. So I am so close to finishing. Here is how far I've gotten on the second part of the triangle, which I know that doesn't really tell you that much, but I don't know if I can even show it to you. So here's the bottom. And then here's what I have left on this side. So this much, and then it's gonna each row is getting smaller, so it's not that much left to go. But I really like the colors. I hope probably next week I'll take a picture of it and lay it out and show it to you. But I won't now because it's not done yet. Anyway, having a great time working on it. I know Terri has her part 3 out, where I believe it's where you start making the square into a rectangle. So I'm probably going to get the square finished in the next day or two, and then I'll get to start on making it into a rectangle. Can you believe it? I'm actually making a blanket. I'm sticking with it. I'm doing it. Yay! I'm so proud of myself. So there's that. Wow, I think I've gotten through everything. 21 minutes, not bad. I'll just remind everybody that if you want to exchange Christmas cards, let me know. My email address will be in the description box, along with links for my Etsy shop where I have some patterns on there, and I will link Amazon links to the 3 books that my friend is selling. They make great Christmas gifts. So yeah, I think that's it. My plans for the next week, like I said, or for this week, are the keychains. That's my main goal, is to get those footballs and the penguins done. I think I have 1 football keychain done, and I have 14 more in progress. I'm batch crocheting those like I usually do. And then the penguins, I have 1 done, and I have 11 more to go. So, yeah. And then, yeah, I've got about another week, and then I want to spend that week before the craft fair doing all my pricing and any other things I need to prepare. And of course, last minute crocheting too. But thanks everybody for joining me today. I appreciate you watching my channel. I appreciate you coming to check on me, helping to keep me accountable. And I look forward to coming on next week and giving you an update on everything that I have accomplished. So thanks for watching so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment if you want. Thanks everybody. Bye.